What's up, everybody? It's been a while. I gotta tell you, I've been watching these old Facebook memories of me doing the videos like a year ago in this studio, and I gotta tell you, I really appreciate getting those memories because I've kind of gotten away from this type of a setting. Man, has it been an amazingly crazy year, and all the things that we've had to deal with. Who'd have thought, right? Anyways, I want to start this series again because, well, those memories really started me thinking about how much we've had to grow over the last year. As I think about what success looks like in our world this year, we've been talking a lot about that within the companies, about what specifically what does success look like, and not necessarily goals, because we already have those goals, but what does that personal success look like? And I had the opportunity to get away for spring break, and as I was thinking about success, I kept on going back to excuses. In order to achieve success in our life, we have to get rid of the excuses that we have taken ownership in, that we've grown accustomed to in our life. There's so many examples of what we take ownership of when it comes to excuses. I talk to people, they haven't been on a vacation for a year. Like, really? An entire year? Yeah, I get it, because certain things like COVID, maybe they're financially strapped, but here's the thing, is like, you don't need money to go on a vacation. We've had the opportunity, because we made the opportunity, we've had the opportunity to go on numerous vacations. Some of them have been up to the cabin and to get away. It didn't cost us any money. Some of us have, or sometimes it's gone to the lake. It didn't cost us any money, so to speak, right? But we made it a priority. I didn't allow the excuse of everything that was going on in our world to not have us take that vacation. In fact, one of the things we did, which was so cool last year through the midst of COVID, is we turned one of our areas in our building into a date night. And everybody got to experience a date night just to get away from the chaos that was going around them. So as I think about excuses, and as I'm talking about it, I hope you know that excuses stop us from opening that next chapter in our life. The things that we take ownership of that are not healthy, the things that hold us back from making that decision, from making that commitment, from doing that thing, they prohibit us from possibly the greatest chapter in our life. About 8 months ago, I created this thing called the Hell Yeah statement. And it's a powerful statement that really helps people as they want to move forward in their life, as they have identified this person that they desire to become, to be, to live. The Hell Yeah statement helps you as you're grinding every day to do it. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen the next week. It doesn't happen the next month most of the time, right? And oftentimes we don't even recognize it when we do change. I've had some awesome conversations with people that I get to mentor and get to coach about situations where they now have been under extreme pressure, and they realize through that pressure how much they've grown, how they have taking the excuses that they gave themselves in the past, the ownership that they took in these things that were holding them back, and they stopped it. They took ownership of a new story, something better, a better version of themselves. And they were able to now see it through the stressful situations that they were presented with. See, listen, we don't often see change in our life until we feel that pressure. But it's possible to change. It's possible to open a new chapter in our life. And so my question to you, just like I've asked myself many times, and I've written this out, is what are the excuses I no longer can take ownership of? What are the excuses I no longer want to serve in my life because I can't open that next chapter, that better chapter of my life, if I keep owning it? That book behind me right there, it was a 2-year process. But here's the thing, I don't talk about this. I've been discussing doing that book for about 5 years. I allowed the excuses of my past. I allowed the excuses of the stories that I was taking ownership of to not allow me to open that chapter of my life? What's holding you back? What are the excuses that no longer serve this new person that you want to become? Because here's what I know, and I've said this many times, but it's so worthwhile repeating. This world needs exactly who you want to be. It needs exactly who I want to be, but more importantly, it needs exactly who you want to be now more than ever. Love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And guess what? You'll be seeing me more and more often. Take care.